with your phone, stream with, get some accessories. So this is like a Joby GorillaPod, a little Me Photo. We've got some videos on this, and of course I'll link those tutorials and videos in the description. I've got a plug-in Shure mic right there, so it's a little bit of better audio, and obviously that's vertical, so maybe you want to do Instagram Live or just go vertical on one of the platforms that'll let you do that. And if you haven't seen this video, this is on some smartphone accessories. This is great for creating YouTube content as well. And this is like, this Unazi mount right here. And so you might want to stream with a better mount. And what it gives you the ability to do is put on like a light, put like a microphone on there, put a tripod on the bottom, some kind of even tabletop tripod, and we've got a video on the best ones of those. And so that way you can get started with just your phone. Now, for those of you that are here live, what do you stream on? It's good to see you, K&K Dynamite. What's up, Ryder? What's up, Magnus? And let me know if you just use your phone and if you have any accessories. This is a must-watch video for sure. And there's also some good software out there. There's things like Switcher Studio, and this will allow you to actually connect multiple devices, iPads, phones. I think it also might work with Android, and you can do multiple camera angles if you want to get more dynamic with your phone. Or if you just have the one camera angle, it's software that'll allow you to, put up sometimes graphics like lower thirds and things like that. And so don't hesitate to use just your phone. That's kind of level 1, but that brings us to level 2, which is live streaming with a laptop without, a fancy webcam. And so if you just have your laptop webcam, they're usually not the best. One tip I recommend is get it off the desk so it doesn't have that unflattering upshot where you get like the 40 chin, like, my gosh. If you actually want to move your laptop up on a couple shoe boxes or something, books, have it pointing down at you, you could get a little bit better results, and maybe some lighting going on, as well as probably a USB mic. But that way you've already got the webcam that comes built in with the camera, and using some lighting and maybe some software to adjust the settings can really help. I've seen some people in our community here like live streaming with software called Ecamm Live. Now, you probably wouldn't need that if you're just using the software on your laptop or your laptop webcam, but Blanco uses an A6400 and Ecamm Live. But here's the deal. There's some free software if you've got just your webcam and your laptop, like Open Broadcast software. This will allow you to share your screen like I am right now. This will allow you to switch to different angles, or even like play a video like I'll be playing in a little bit live. There's also StreamYard. StreamYard is probably the userist friendly, best, just super cool to use. You can add kind of some branding to it. You can bring on interviews and guests. If you're finding yourself in a situation right now where you need to get started live streaming and you want something that's super user-friendly to use, check out StreamYard. Again, just a laptop webcam and you're good to go. You may want to accessorize it a little bit. And then, of course, Zoom. Now, a lot of people, if you didn't hear, Zoom stock went up 30% almost in the last month because everyone's quarantined during the time of recording this video. Everyone's stuck at home. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're staying healthy. And Zoom also lets you share your screen, stream to the internet, bring other people on, do webinars, do things like that. And so you can also check out Zoom software as well, and you could use just your laptop webcam. And I want to ask the question to you: Have you started live streaming yet? And what platforms do you live stream on? Are you live streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook? And are you doing multi-streaming? What camera have you been using? And what tips do you need when it comes to streaming? Barrelstein, I'll be revealing my full setup in a bit. Safe asks, can you use an SL2? You can, and reminder, there's some time codes so you can skip around in this video if you want. But the third level is live streaming with a pro webcam, like, quote unquote, a pro webcam. So when you get a webcam, here's what you're looking for. And I would say you're going to want a 1080p, or at least if it's a 720p webcam, that thing's probably pretty old. Now, you got to use whatever you have. If you find yourself with a desktop computer of some kind, no webcam, then you do need a separate webcam, right? And the other thing I like to look for is, 30 frames per second versus 60 frames per second. If you're a gamer, shout me out in the comments. And most games, are streaming or operating at 60 frames a second. So if you want to stream gameplay, you typically want to match that. And they're at 60 frames, so it's smooth motion in the game. So you want to make sure a webcam can actually produce that for you. For a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, 30 frames is probably fine. That's what I'm streaming in right now. I don't have a ton of fast motion or anything crazy going on. The other thing with webcams is field of view. Like, what's the field of view? I'm on a more fancier setup, and I'm able to adjust. I have an interchangeable lens, so I can get a really wide angle shot. I don't have the smallest home office here, but it's also not the largest. So if you're thinking, man, how do I actually get a good angle in a smaller room where I'm sitting right in front? I mean, this is where the lens is. It's pretty wide. It's probably on the widest it goes. That's 12 millimeters on a GH5, right? And then I can zoom all the way into 35 millimeters if I want. And so